Let me tell you, buddy, that backswing's looking a lot better.
I'm just trying to like set it into a good spot here.
Yeah.
And then instead of it like getting disconnected, it just like tries to stay on my right hip.
We've been working real hard on this guy's right arm, that, giving blood position, shaking hands, holding the tray, right? As opposed to, really not shaking hands. And then the arms going up high. And that's the look he gets right here versus keeping this elbow down. What it does for him is it helps him with his hand path. So it keeps the hands and his body working more in the same direction. So when his body turns, the hands move in the direction of that turn. Also keeps his club face square because when he lifts, he gets that real bowed look, shuts the club face, transitions steep, and then he has to, high hands and kind of stand up out of it to hit it on line. We don't want that. Here's a big thing I think we can work on still. That first move, when you try to rotate this elbow into the right position, it's very easy to then rotate it inside a little bit, right? And it gets inside and then it just kind of has the hands have to pick up. I would like to see you work on this first move and work on blending it a little bit more to where the hands don't roll this way immediately. It's more of the hands moving clockwise and shaking hands with the pace of your body. Does that make sense when I mean clockwise?
Yeah.
Like watch, it doesn't go faster than your body. If it goes faster than your body's turning, the club's gonna go inside a little bit by the time you turn. And then the wrists get rolled like that, and then it goes this way. Watch, way one, like that, and then that look versus, do you see what I'm doing there? That's staying more on top of my forearm and staying more in this position out in front of me here.
Yeah.
That's where I'd like to see you. If you had that club a little bit more square and out in front of you, as opposed to just underneath there, and then that wrist and the club will get a little out of position as you lift. Easy thought for you is keeping the hands down the line of your feet. So when you look down, you can see your toe line. Keep your hands out just in front of that. And just let this right hand rotate and shake hands at the same exact pace that your body's turning.
Okay.
If you have something simple like that, that keeps your hands down the line and the club. Hands hang just past the toe line. You can get in the mirror too and just go like this. Let the hands hang and you'll be on this side of the toe line. Now from here, keep the hands going straight back just till it gets outside your right leg. Hands dead straight back. And all I'm asking you to do is not go this way, but let this naturally rotate as you do that. You were doing that, but you were moving it inside and then it had to go up versus having it stay out in front of you and then turn up the plane from there. Does that make sense? As long as you understand that that wrist is not rolling, it's just happening at the pace your body's turning. It's like if I have the thumbs pointed out right here and I'm just going down the line, and then for you as you turn, this elbow staying in keeps your hands in front of you and prevents you from lifting. So I would just tell you, dude, hands out in front of you down that line. I love that thought for even our viewer. It's a great thought for hand path. If you imagine a straight line down the line of your feet, your hands are just trying to stay down that line the entire takeaway, not trying to get inside of that, not trying to go out away from you. A lot of people try to keep the club in front of them by getting their hands out, and that causes disconnection. We're not doing that. In your case, we're not trying to get this club face open by having the hands and everything break down behind you. It does that a little early, and then you have to lift to get the club back on plane. All right, so just having the hands straight back, having that rotation work gradually, and having that golf club in the perfect spot at the top, okay? The left wrist is easy because all you're doing is just pointing the thumb down the line of your feet with your left shoulder turning back. And the right arm's a little bit more difficult because this is the one right here that has to have a slight, rotation with the body's turn. And I always say that it happens clockwise, but not faster than the body turns. Happens at the same pace the body's turning, okay? So the feeling should be, hands are going to go straight back right here, more of this feeling. You feel that like right there? That's the feeling right there. And then watch. That's the look. That's what you want to feel. Okay, so watch, go back there again. So number 1 is right here, and then 2 is right here. You feel that?
Yeah.
So what was that again? What'd I do? That, exactly, and then elbow. Yes. It's so good right there. Yeah. Hey, do a better job when you do that. Don't just go here and then pick it up. Keep it going with your left shoulder. Just keep your left shoulder being the driving force of the whole motion. Yes, there you go. And now blend that into one feeling. Take that rehearsal from being this right here to just being one consistent motion, one fluid motion to the top. I think that'll make a huge difference for you, bud. Take a look at this. Watch how much better this was than when we started the day with. Look how the club's in front, see that? Hands are straighter back, club's more in front, club's up the forearm, left wrist is good. And see, that's you feeling like it's cupped. Need to come up with a good feeling. The backswing we have down. We just need to improve the hand path and get the wrists in the right position. That was simple. That's just, hey, hands straight back, down toe line. Feel like the shaking hands feeling and the cupped left wrist feeling. Shaking hands, cupped left wrist, this feeling here. Just keeps the face more open as opposed to getting behind you and shut. All right. From there, we still want to turn with the elbow down rather than getting the lift. That's our backswing. Right here. Boom. Shaking hands, holding the pizza. Just remember that. It's really good. Wrong.
It's kind of unfortunate.
It should be the thumbnail right here.
It should be.
Is you standing in
Depression.
At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.